Marshae. Now you broke everything down to me. We had about a 45-minute conversation. I was like, whoa, I'm blown away. But let's start with your childhood. Tell us a little bit how things were for you growing up.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say out the gate, hey, God, He don't play no games. I mean, I'm gonna say the devil don't either.
Mm,
But just out the gate, I was born premature. Um, I think 6.5 months. My mom, she had heart failure, and the doctor told her, "Hey, we need you to abort this baby." Um, and the doctor told my mom told the doctor, "Nah, that's not happening. I'm gonna bring as many children in this world as I possibly can." So she had me 6.5 months old, and well, hey, they said I fought for life, and I made it. So,
wow.
like I said, because my mom had heart failure, she ended up having two more kids, and they told her the exact same thing. And me and my brothers were back to back, but they told her to abort both the babies. They told her no. Each time she had us, she had me, her heart grew weaker. She had my brother, her heart grew much weaker. She had my baby brother, her heart grew much weaker. So
Mm,
3 weeks after she had my baby brother, uh, she passed away. I was, I think I was two going on three. So I lost my mom when I was two. I was a daddy's girl. Love my daddy. He was my everything. But that was short lived too, because I will say um, he passed when I was 10. So it got real for me when he passed, because I was daddy's girl, daddy's little girl. That's saying that was me. My
wow.
dad was my everything. He spoiled me and he loved me. He was one of those fathers. Uh, I got a whipping. I'm crying. He coming to me. I'm so sorry, baby. I ain't gonna whip you no more. You know? So I had him wrapped around my finger, and I just really loved my dad. He was my everything. He was my superhero. And I did not believe that when they told me he was dead. Nah, you don't know my daddy. He would not leave me. He ain't stand the rest of y'all, but he wouldn't leave me.
Right.
But so when he passed, it was truly traumatic for me, and it was hard. But not only that, it went from one thing to another instantly. My oldest sister, um, she adopted me, but she had a boyfriend who was abusive. My sister, she was young herself. I want to say when my dad died, my sister was like 23, 24. And she got her kids plus me and my baby brother. My other brother was adopted because he was so tiny when he was born. So he was adopted by my auntie. But my sister had all her kids, plus she adopted my brother and I. And as a result, I mean, if you think about it, 24-year-old, you're a child
Yeah,
yourself. You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? And
Hmm.
you got 6 kids now to take care of.
Yeah.
So I don't think she knew what she was doing. And she sort of let her boyfriend take reign. He was extremely verbal abusive, physical abusive. So I'm sort of just going through life. Like I became a zombie somewhere in there. It's so many
Yeah.
times I can't even tell you about stuff that happened, because your mind got a way of protecting itself, blocking everything out.
Hmm.
So um I pretty much went through that type of abuse until I was 18. And I went to college. So I mean, for the most part, that's pretty much my childhood.
Yeah. Man, and it's so powerful hearing you talk about your dad and your mom, and mainly your dad, because I'm actually expecting my first child, and she's a baby girl, and just hearing that relationship you guys had,
Congratulations.
I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that, and so I'm excited. But I would hope I can emulate that type of relationship. But that sounds so powerful. But you suffered those traumatic, I would imagine, moments after that, during receiving those deaths, and then the treatment that you received with that verbal abuse. Now, being that your parents were both gone at 10, how, when looking back, how you believe that actually affected your life?
Okay. Whoa. So To be honest, I think the biggest thing, and I didn't realize it then because I was a child, I was always looking for a mom. I had a love-hate relationship with that book. You remember that book? Are You My Mother? I don't know if you ever read that book, but it was a book with a bird on it. I think he was a bird. He got lost out of the nest. And he was going around and asking the dog, "Are you my mother?" You know, he was going around and asking these different animals, were they his mother? You know, and
Right.
God revealed to me you had a love hate relationship. He just recently revealed that to me. I forgot all about that. I remember I used to go around calling everybody mom, cousins. I remember that my dad, he was dating this lady. I was calling her mom. Now I forgot all about this, but God definitely showed it to me. And so I remember, you know, when you are young, you do the red sports with your cousins and aunts and
Yeah.
stuff. And we used to do cheerleading. I would hate that, you know, my cousins, they would always have their mom. They would go get their nails did together. They would go do stuff afterwards. You know, they had father-daughter dances, and it was stuff I couldn't participate in. And you know, and all this is stuff God, he just recently started showing to me. But
Mhm.
because it's a healing journey, you know. I
Yeah.
do remember one night I'm just in my bed just bawling, just crying because it's not fair. It's not fair that I don't have a mom, I don't have a dad. Not to say that anything was wrong with what my sister was doing. My sister was great. Her boyfriend wasn't, but she was great. It's just that and I didn't know it then, but you long for parents. You long for that nurture. You long for what a daddy can give you. As a child, you truly, truly need what it is that a loving parent can offer a child. But as a child, you have no way of knowing that you need it. So you look for it in everybody, you look for it in everything. So I would say it greatly, greatly affected my life, but because as a child you're not developed, you really don't know how to articulate that. You can't express it. It shows up in different ways, you know.
Let's go.